Hey, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. Hey, hey. Now it looks like I'm going really slow. What is going on here? Let's see. Mike, that's right. This is so strange. There we go. Hey, you guys. Janice Dolnick here. Sorry about that. Monday technical difficulties. I'm wondering, is this showing okay on here? Yay, it's working. Okay, awesome. I just have a delay, but it looks like it's working on the page. Whew, happy Monday, coffee and questions with Janice. What I want to do, you guys, is welcome you. First of all, we have so many newbies. We have hundreds and hundreds of newbies inside of our Facebook group, Legal Nurses Rock and Legal Nurse Consulting. Hi, Shelly. Technical difficulties, man. Hey, Shelly, are you seeing everything okay? Shelly will tell me. No delay or anything. We've had, hi, Melissa. We've had, again, hundreds of newbies inside of our group, and I wanted to take a moment and welcome you guys. Okay, it's just fine. Hi, Sean. Long time no see. Sean's been out there just working it. So I wanted to take a moment and welcome you to the group. Usually it's not this hard for us to get live, but I'm trying this new program called StreamYard. So it actually streams us across multiple platforms. So instead of doing 50 different lives, you can do one live and post it to multiple different sites. So sometimes, yay, hi guys, sorry about that. I was like, you know what? I got dressed and I did my hair. And I'm going to make sure that you can see me today because that doesn't happen often, right? So I'm actually a little cold. I'm going to pull the blanket. So for those of you that are new here, welcome to the group. We are so incredibly excited to have you. We're so grateful that you're here. We know that when you're out there searching legal nurse consulting on Google, that there's a lot of different options. So we're really happy that you found us and you fell into this group. It's such an awesome group of legal nurse consultants. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Janice Dolnick. I've been a legal nurse consultant since 2009. I do have a very successful LNC business with a lot of subs that actually work for me now. A lot of them are inside of this group. I've been practicing for a number of years. And about 6 years ago, I started Legal Nurses Rock. I started this training group. We've evolved into a much bigger training program, which is really, really cool. And so I want to talk a bit about that. When I first started this group, really it was because I was lonely and there wasn't a lot out there to support nurses looking at becoming legal nurse consultants. And I was kind of just doing this on my own and decided to start a Facebook group and help other nurses learn to get their business off the ground by teaching them how to go out and market themselves, how to build a website and all of that stuff. And over the course of 6 years, we've kind of evolved into this really big thing that we didn't even know, we didn't realize it would happen. So it's really exciting and really cool to have such an awesome group of nurses that have come together to support one another and just love on each other while they all build their LNC business. So welcome, you guys. Hi, Sean. So what I want to talk about first and foremost is the live workshop coming up February 24th. That's Wednesday. Gotta look at my calendar. So it happens when you work from home, right? You lose track of the day. February 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And inside of that workshop, it's going to be specifically for newbies. So if you're a registered nurse and you're like toying with the idea of becoming a legal nurse consultant and you're like, I don't know how to get started. I don't know if this is even for me. And I don't want to spend a fortune figuring it out. I'm not, really sure if the experience I have is enough to be a legal nurse consultant and to start my own business. Should I start as a subcontractor first to get experience, or should I just attempt starting my own business by myself without any help? All of those questions that you have as a registered nurse, just starting to look into the LNC world, this is the live workshop for you. Now, if you have to work, we understand because we're all nurses. So you'll actually get access to the recording once it's all done. We're going to put it into a membership site. So you'll be able to log in with your own unique username and password at a later time and get those documents that I've promised you, which include my fee sample schedule, my own fee sample schedule, and a template so that you can design your own. So you'll get those documents, and we're going to do a few activities together inside of this workshop. So we're going to, work together and kind of get your questions and answered that you might have. And we're also going to do some mindset things. Because I think the biggest struggle, and shout out in the comments if this is you, is a little bit of a lack of confidence in ourselves when we're first looking at this. Like, do I have what it takes? Could I do this? Maybe having some nerves in, could I talk to attorneys? And I hear it a lot. In fact, I just heard it this morning. A nurse messaged me and said she's taken like every program under the sun, but she still lacks a little bit of confidence in herself. And that's what we really want to work on, you guys, because really 98% of this business is really up in here and what you allow to take place in your head. And we really want to help you grow that belief in yourself and grow that belief in you as a registered nurse and what you have to offer attorneys. And so we're going to cover stuff like that. It's going to be fun. We're going to do a live fun workshop. I'm going to throw some music in there, and it's going to be a good time, because building a business is supposed to be fun, right? We're supposed to have fun with this. Like, there's a place to be super serious and professional, and that's with your attorney clients. But when you're at home and you're building a business with us, it's okay to have fun. It's okay to laugh at yourself. It's okay to make mistakes when you're learning and you're, practicing your reports inside of our group, and you go, whoops, I just figured that out, or I slept on it last night and realized what I forgot. All of that's okay. We're here to support you. This is a supportive group of nurses who have been there, done that, and want to see you succeed. So if you're like, I really want to do this, but I want to make sure I have the support and the love and the guidance, this workshop is for you. So I will actually post, and I don't know if I have anybody on here watching right now, but I will post the link to that workshop. You guys, it's only $27. That's it. Okay. It's super affordable. And we do that for a reason. We see a lot of different options out there that are really expensive. And when you're first exploring the idea of becoming a legal nurse consultant, you don't necessarily want to spend a whole lot of money trying to figure it out, right? Because what if at the end of that hour learning webinar or workshop, you realize that this really isn't for you? You have now not taken out a small mortgage that you have to pay back, right? You just invested $27 to figure out if this is for you. And plus you get those documents too. And if you decide it's for you, awesome. You only spent $27 figuring it out. So we're really excited about this live workshop. I think we had the last live workshop we had like 60 nurses join Legal Nurses Rock Certificate Program, which was so exciting. Because a little bit of a background, when we started this group 6 years ago, our sole focus was on business building and marketing, because all the programs out there at the time were teaching nurses how to be awesome legal nurses, but they weren't focused on teaching nurses how to be awesome business owners and how to bring in clients. So we created a program back then, and it was called the LNC Members Lounge. So a spinoff from National Nurse Consulting, which is my personal LNC business. And we taught hundreds of nurses how to go out and market, create their website, email marketing, all that stuff. Well, we've since gone, and over the course of the years, we've always said, hey, these are some great programs. And we've sent people to other programs, or we've allowed them in our group to talk about other programs that they enjoyed. What's happened over time, and you guys are probably seeing this, I don't know if it's oh, thank you, Carrie. I don't know if it's become a Facebook thing, but people feel like they can say whatever they want on social media without any, what's the word I'm looking for? Without being held accountable for some of those statements. So if somebody would post in our group, I loved this specific program and somebody else didn't necessarily like it, that person would then say, well, I didn't like it because of A, B, C, D. And they would name the company or the LNC coach by name. That's a big no-no. We don't allow that. We're not a place where you get to come and kind of blast anybody's name or company inside of this group. It's just not allowed. And recently, a lot of people have been getting upset because we will actually remove those comments if they start to go south. One, it's a huge liability issue, and you guys being in the legal space probably and should have a very good understanding of that. It's not only a liability, but this is a group specific for Legal Nurses Rock, right? So you wouldn't go over to another course and try promoting and selling someone else's course in there, right? That's like bad juju. Like, you don't do that. So after about 5 years of letting people have those conversations and find out what programs they have, we decided, you know what? Let's streamline this. We've had plenty of nurses ask us, hey, why aren't you just teaching your own LNC course? And it had dawned on me multiple times over the course of the last 5 to 6 years, but the undertaking, I knew it was going to be huge. Hi, guys. And I finally partnered with the right people, and we were finally able to create our own legal nurse certificate course. And we launched it in October of 2020. And so it's been hot, right? Those of you in the certificate program, shout out in the comment section. Those of you that have taken it or are currently taking it, let us know how you're loving it in the comment section here. We've been getting really great testimony, and we're really excited about that because we really pride ourselves on kind of, we don't want the fluff, right? Everyone is busy, and I want to give you the cold hard facts as quickly and as easily as we can so that you can get out there. There's a bug. Hello, bug. So that you can get out there and start building your business and have really great training at the same time. But there's a lot out there that's just fluffy. And I just like getting right to the point and not wasting anyone's time because I don't have time to waste either. Hi, guys. Welcome. So all that aside, that's kind of the background to this group, Legal Nurse Consulting. I know there's a lot of people in here and they'll start conversations about other programs and stuff like that. You guys, it just won't be tolerated. It's nothing personal, but it falls back ultimately on us and our brand. So I've actually had people send really nasty messages to me for removing their comments that have become like, that get out of control. And as much as I would like to sit down at my phone all day and moderate comments and keep like a post up and then moderate the comments, I can't do it. So if a post is going up and I know that that post is going to lead to something that's going to maybe blast another LNC or blast another LNC company or another LNC training program, I'm not going to tolerate it and it's going to be removed. And I ask that you just understand that and you respect that. If you like those types of conversations, go start your own Facebook group where you want to blast people all day long. It's just not allowed here. Simple. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand, but then I have people go to other groups and be like, they removed my comment. I'm like, well, it's because your comment led to a lot of really nasty, or because your post led to a lot of nasty comments and we just don't want to hear. So don't even engage in them. If you see them, I ask as a group, a lot of you have been with me for like 6 years. If you see them, shout it out to me. I don't catch them all the time. We do have a pretty big admin team now that really helps. But I agree, it shouldn't be allowed. And I don't know why people don't understand it. We're here to support one another. We're not here to defame anybody. In slander, all of that, guys, is legit, right? Nobody wants a cease and desist letter on their door because they said something not nice about somebody else. So let's keep it friendly and focused in this group and make sure that we are uplifting each other and having good, productive conversations inside of our group, please. So that is a lot of stuff. What else I wanted to talk about, you guys, is our LNC Biz Growth program that's going to be launching like in a few weeks. So this is, if you took NNC Members Lounge 6 years ago or a few years ago, even up to 6 to 8 months ago, It is the NNC Members Lounge on steroids. Okay. And those of you that took NNC Members Lounge get a huge discount for kind of upgrading into this one if you do choose to come on over. This is like the program that's going to take your business like to the next level. This isn't just the basics like how to build your website, how to send out an email. I mean, this is like, I have a marketing guy who is in there training you too. Like specifically, he's been working with myself and my company for months. And he's now taking everything he's helped us in my personal business and teaching you. And why is that important? Well, because there's a lot of marketing companies out there that do not understand our niche. We have a very specific niche. I have hired so many marketers over the course of 3 to 4 years, and none of them have been able to get it right because nobody really sits and takes the time to figure out what it is we do. It is this big, okay? So Rob, I'm now calling him my business partner. I've been working with him for months. He is incredible. He literally knows my business inside and out. I've never met anyone in my life that has taken so much time to get to know exactly what we do as legal nurse consultants and be able to go out there, apply it, and bring in huge results. And I'm going to share him with you inside of the LNC Biz Growth Program. Oh, I have goosebumps because it's taken so long to find someone that not just gets it, but Rob is like legit. He's not those, scammy marketing guys that just tell you what you want to hear. Like he's in it to win it. We talk every day on Zoom. We're constantly doing things together. I mean, you're going to love it. It's incredible. I know, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for LNC Biz Growth. And also, something else that's great. So when I started the NNC Members Lounge, I built that website for you guys all by my lonesome. I did it all by myself. I was working as an LNC at the time. I didn't have any subs at the time. So budget was tight, right? So I built the entire structure of that training lounge all on my own. I took a bunch of classes, learned how to do it, and I created that for you. And as I've evolved and created more programs, we've ended up with different websites with different username and logins, and that can get really confusing. And so we've actually taken all the programs and put them into one site where you now get one username, one login, and when you get in, you go to a homepage that shows you all the programs you've purchased. And we'll have, after LNC Biz Growth launches, we'll have 4 total programs in there. We'll have the Legal Nurses Rock Certificate Program. We'll have the Legal Nurse Mastery Program, which is the program specifically for learning how to do report writing. And then we'll have LNC Biz Growth. And then we also have the DME program, Defense Medical Exam Program, another way to add an additional stream of income to your LNC practice or LNC business. I shouldn't say practice, you're not really practicing. LNC business. Plus, we're going to have additional trainings too, which is really exciting. So you'll be able to hop in there. You'll have one page, and whatever program you purchase, you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to click on it and go right into those trainings. How awesome is that? I know so many of you have been reaching out going, is there a way? And I'm like, there is. It just, this techie stuff, you guys, it takes so much time. I think Rob works 7 days a week, 24/7, just doing all of this stuff. It's insane. I need some water. It is so much behind the scenes work. And I know sometimes you don't see her. This is what I was having this conversation with Tim Kane earlier. I'm like, I know you guys aren't seeing my face right now. That's because I'm really busy behind the scenes working on a whole lot of stuff for you guys. So who is joining us in the live workshop February 24th? Shout it out in the comments if you've already gotten your tickets for that. And those of you that haven't gotten your tickets yet, I was kind of hoping Rob or someone was on here. I should have, I just surprised everybody and I didn't even tell my team I was doing a live because I was like, I need to do a live before I pick up my kids. So I'm going to actually I'm going to copy this, you guys. Copy. I'm going to post it somewhere. I'm going to post it here. I see Kelly Martin is on. Hi, Kelly. I am going to, hi, Sasha. Oh my gosh, I love you, Sasha. I miss you. Sasha and I had a baby around the same time together. Actually, both of our kids are pretty close in age. And these girls start getting attorney clients and they just like get busy and we don't see each other anymore. It's so sad. I'm going to post the link here, you guys. Legal Nurse Consulting. Go to group. Here is the workshop sales page. I'll post it now and also post it in the comment section. Hi, Kelly. Yay. There you go. I did it myself. Look, I didn't even need a team. What's up, Julie? I miss you too. Oh, hi, guys. I love this. I love this. So you guys excited? Are you so excited about the workshop? We're also going to have, hi, Beauty. We're going to have, now, so long story, COVID kind of changed everyone's life, right? Oops, as I hit my microphone, I always do that. So I had a nanny and then I got rid of the nanny and now I had to wait for an opening at a daycare. So now both kiddos are in daycare. And so now we're going to have very consistent weekly trainings for you guys, weekly pop-ins where you can ask questions. And we're trying to keep it to Monday coffees and questions with Janice. So it will be more consistent because what I want to do is I really want to help answer these questions that you have as newbies coming into this group. And because our group is growing so incredibly fast, share it with your friends. I want to make sure that I'm getting ahead and staying on top of those questions. So right now, what I want to do, is I know I love seeing your guys' face. It feels good to like have our group, right? What I want to do is go ahead and ask a question here if you have any specific to maybe the workshop. If you're brand new and you're like, how do I get started? Any questions, go ahead and post and I will answer them. I'm so thirsty, though we have had a ton of wind. The Santa Ana winds here in Southern California, and it's been very drying. Does anyone have any questions while we wait? Those of you that want to attend the live workshop with us, grab your ticket now. Yes. Okay. So the expert witness training, that's a fabulous question. So I'm going to do a training specifically on expert witnesses, you guys. Right now, there's so much for the new legal nurse to learn. What we see a majority of the time is nurses who are not quite ready to be experts. And so we get about 90% of people wanting to work behind the scenes and 10% wanting to actually be expert witnesses doing depositions and trials. And those are like, I love those people because they're so brave, right? Yeah, you're welcome. I'm so excited for you. I'll see you on the 24th. So I'm going to do a very specific training just for expert witnesses, showing you how to do your reports, what to stay away from, so that when you're pulled into those depositions, you're not having stuff used against you to make you look like you don't know what you're doing, because that's their job, right? To make you look like you're not at all credible. So I'm going to do a very specific training on or for expert witnesses, for nurses that just want to do expert witness work or want to do both. So yes, there will be training. I got to think about where I want to put it. I'm not sure if I just want to do it's not a lot of training. I just don't know where I want to put it yet. It might just be an extra course once you go inside of our page that you can just grab if you're like, hey, I really want to explore expert witness work now that I've done some behind the scenes work, now that I've subbed, now that I've been doing my own thing behind the scenes. So yeah, there will be, I just don't know where to put it yet. So yes, we're going to do that for sure. And something, you guys, if you're in there and you're in our programs, you say, hey, Janice, I would really love to learn this. Feel free to send me a message. I'm happy to do either a YouTube video to help you guys out, or if it's another training that we need to do, another live training. We are here to really help you have the ultimate success. So if you're like, hey, there is something I want to learn, send me an email. If there's something you're like, hey, help me. And I get a lot of questions. So I try to take those questions and actually create YouTube trainings on them. So sometimes some of your questions have already been answered over on our YouTube channel. So you can always take a look there too. But for sure, if there's something that you're like, wow, this would really be helpful, and you need some help, just let me know. We want to make this the best experience for you. And the best ideas come from those that are new, right? And are still learning. Sometimes we forget. I've been doing this a long time, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember when I was doing, when I was brand new, and that first report I did, like, you know, I went from a personal injury report and started typing it up as med mal because my mind was all confused. Like, it's just sometimes you need some help. Yeah, we're seeing like a lot of nurses actually are needing, Kim, that Microsoft Word training. And, I don't know if that's something I'm going to offer, or if maybe I'll find a place that has a good program and make a recommendation. I'm not certain that Microsoft Word is really my my specialty, except for what I know in building my own chronologies and stuff like that. How to undo things. I hit the undo button quite often, but yeah, I think Microsoft Word, especially for nurses who have been in the hospital using that specific, document program, whatever it is, their hospital, we've kind of gotten out of using Microsoft Word, unless we've been maybe in a bachelor's or master's program. We've kind of gotten out of it. And so a lot of things change, and having to get a new Microsoft Word course has been important for some of our report mastery students that we're seeing. So, and maybe that's a recommendation we make at the beginning now, seeing how many nurses are struggling with Microsoft Word. So I love that idea, Kim. Thank you. Does anybody else have a question? Anybody? So it's Monday. The workshop is going to be Wednesday, February 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I threw the link in the chat, you guys. You can scroll back up in the chat. You should be able to see it. Go ahead and grab your seat, and you will get the documents after the, YouTube has Microsoft training too for free. So that's a good helpful tip. Thank you so much. Grab your seat. You'll get your documents at the end of that webinar. We'll email them out to you. And then once we finish the live, we're going to go ahead and we're going to upload it to that membership site for you. So if you want to watch it again, you can. Oh, I love you guys. I put on makeup just for you. Hey, you guys, okay, something you didn't know, for those of you who've been following me for 6 years, I didn't have gray hair 6 years ago. I have gray hair now. And I'm not sure if that's a COVID thing or what happened, but I was doing my hair this morning and I was like, ladies, I'm getting old. Maybe it's just a COVID thing. I just haven't had my roots done in a while, but boy, where did these grays come from? I love you guys too so much. I am so excited. I cannot wait for the live workshop. You guys, we're going to make it fun. It's going to be great. Pump you up, get you excited. This is such a fabulous career. Before we go, shout out one thing you love about being a legal nurse consultant. I want the newbies to see just how great this field of nursing is. So shout out one thing that you just absolutely love. The thing that I love the most is, like, yesterday was a Sunday, and I was just laying out on the lawn with the kids, and I'll have to read this in a second. I was just laying out on the lawn with the kids, and I wasn't out. My kids have been sick for a week, so I didn't have to call a boss, first of all, and say, hey, I need to take off the whole week, hoping this fever goes away. I didn't have to answer to anybody but myself and my team. I was like, hey, team, my kid's sick. I'm out until Monday. Like, don't reach out unless it's an emergency. To have that freedom has been so incredibly amazing, especially with having little kids who get sick all the time, right? So that's something that I love. What do you guys love? Flexibility, the schedule, the money is definitely better. And I love it. I'm a newbie, but I look forward to making my own schedule around my family. That's been the best part, is now your family comes first and you're working work, like this, rather than work comes first and you're trying to figure your family out. I love that part, Kim. Hi, Laura. Let me read this question real quick. This isn't really a question, more of a concern. I was fortunate to get a job as a same-day surgery nurse at a hospital immediately after graduation 11 years ago. I worked as an MRI tech before that, so I've been in the medical field since 1985. I'm afraid of my lack of med-surg experience will make it difficult for me to be an LNC. Thoughts? That's a really great question. I have zero med-surg experience, Laura. Zero. I was a NICU nurse. when I got started. And I think if I started in 2009, I graduated in 2006. So I had 3 years as a NICU nurse, and I've built a 7-figure business. So yes, you can do this. Yes, you have a lot of experience and you're going to do great. They need you, right? They're going to need you. The important thing about legal nurse consulting, guys, is understanding and realizing what you don't know and getting help if you do. So say you get a case, like I got an OB case. People are calling me. If I get an OB case, I don't even attempt to pretend like I know what I'm doing, right? Like it's just not something I mess with. And I recommend you do the same. And you go out and you find an OB expert to work up that case for you, or somebody who has OB training, and you subcontract that out to them. So I think a lot of the confidence, and Laura, I love that you brought this up, because a lot of the confidence issues are, I don't have what it takes. Well, guess what? You do. In some area, there is a lawyer you can help. And if you can't help them, you have an entire group of nurses, and I guarantee one of them can help them. And you can help that lawyer find that person or sub it out to one of the nurses from our group. So it's not always about you and what you know. It's knowing, hey, I've got a really great support system of nurses here that can help me on these cases. And that's really important. Like, you're not going to know it all. There's absolutely zero way you can know it all. But on some of these, like same-day surgery, Laura, we get so many personal injury cases, dog bites, slip and falls, car accidents. You would be phenomenal in that arena for personal injury attorneys. So I think in some of the Google searches, when we're looking it up, some of the stuff we see is you should be a nurse for 10 years before you even start. That's really for an expert witness. Behind the scenes, you guys, some of these lawyers, we get a lot of new lawyers who don't understand the very, very basics of medicine. I mean, C with a line over it. What the heck does that mean? Very, very basic stuff that you can help them with. So yes, they need you. I love it. In the mastery class, you get to pretend you are an ER nurse and an orthopedic nurse. That is true. You get to do a lot of research, and you get to get your mind spinning, right? That's funny. It's fun to be an ER nurse and an orthopedic nurse. That's hilarious. So yes, they do need you. And I hope that helps. Does it answer your question, Laura, if you're still with us? Anybody else have a question? Anybody? Hey, you guys, this is the cutest thing back here. I want to show you this. And I have to give a shout out to Nancy, because she's been working so hard. She's the one that sends you all of your swag, all of your legal nurse swag, your little teal envelopes, your awesome big Legal Nurses Rock boxes full of all the goodies that you get when you join the mastery program. You're welcome. You're welcome, Laura. She had these made at Christmas time, and I think some of you got them. They're adorable. She has been like the Legal Nurses Rock swag like queen. Look at, there's even glitter on the back. It's so cute. And I think some of you got them, but she's been working so hard making sure you guys get those boxes with so much love. Anyway, I just wanted to shout out to Nancy, because when you get up there, she is. I knew she was here. There's Nancy, you guys. She's like, she literally wraps those boxes and throws kisses all over them. I have so many questions, but I don't know where to start. So that's okay. That's totally normal. What I recommend doing is take out a piece of paper and just write out the questions, and then number them and put them inside of our group. And I will answer them. My team will answer them, and probably one of the 3,200 people in the group will help answer your questions. So just, maybe take some time, take out a pen and paper and scribble down some of the questions you have so that we can help answer those for you. Nancy is amazing. We love our Nancy. It's cool. To this day, right now, there is no legal nurse swag anywhere. It doesn't exist. We created legal nurse swag, you guys. Yes. And we have actually a shop right now with t-shirts and stuff, but I want to we've changed our logo. Our logo has evolved. So we actually we're creating some more really cool things. And inside of this group, I actually asked for some help. So if you're really good at like super cool, funny, catchy phrases, that are specific to legal nursing, like maybe only things legal nurses would understand. There is a post inside of the Legal Nurse Consulting Group. Share with us some ideas you have, because I really want to create some catchy slogans and phrases that we can use in some of our swag on our t-shirts and stuff like that. I don't know. There's just something about having something just for you, right? Your pen, your mug, like you're sitting down at your desk and you're working and you know what? I made it. I finally have my first case. Everybody told me, don't do that. It's a scam. How many of you heard legal nurse consulting was a scam? Yeah. So it's nice to have that swag to remind yourself, like, you did it, right? Like you did it. Even when everybody said, don't do it, you still made it happen. So we love our swag and it always fires me up. I have it pretty much everywhere. All right, you guys, that's it. I got to go. I'm about to make another YouTube video for you guys. It will post tomorrow. If there's no more questions, you guys, we're going to hop off, but please feel free to ask those questions inside of our group. There is no such thing as a stupid question, and sometimes people preface their question with, this might be a stupid question, but there isn't. And you shouldn't have to feel like you have to make that statement before you ask a question. And that's what I just want people to be cognizant of what they respond to people and how they respond to people. Let's always respond out of love, right? Even I have insecurities. And I asked a question in the mastery group today and I was like, oh, I hope they don't jump all over me, or say, I hate legal nurses talk, it's stupid, we all do. We're human and my nails are so bad. And we're learning from each other and we're growing together. And this is your safe place. So don't feel that you have to at any point preface, hey, I'm a new me and this might be a dumb question, because there is no such thing as a dumb question. And if you get a dumb response, we'll probably take it down. If someone's being mean, we do heavily moderate the group for that reason, because no one should be mean to anybody here. This is a safe place. So I hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous Monday. I cannot wait to see you on the webinar workshop. Sorry, it is going to actually be a live workshop. So make sure you get your ticket, you guys. Do you need me to post it one more time? Let me see if I can. I'll post it one more time in here for you. Paste. Doesn't want to go. That's funny. Where's Rob? I think he's avoiding me today. Rob, are you here? Always respond out of place, love, joy, and grace. Absolutely. 100%. And that's how we should be doing business. Period. There is the workshop, live workshop. Grab your seat. I want to see you there 10 a.m. on Wednesday, you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be amped up like usual. Probably going to have to take like some Excedrin beforehand because I keep waking up with migraines from these kids and these puppies. We got another puppy. If you saw my picture, she's so cute. Her name is Joy, and our other dog's name is Love. And I could talk all day about them for you animal lovers, but I won't. So go ahead, grab your seat in that live workshop, you guys. I cannot wait to see you on Wednesday. Super excited to support you in your business. We're so glad you're here. Welcome to all of the newbies, you guys. Welcome. I have goosebumps for you because it truly is the best career for nurses. Once you get out there and you get going and you get that momentum, it's so much fun. And we have a really great group of people that want to watch you succeed and help support you. So welcome to our group. I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys.